everyone. Uh, Welcome to everyone here. Welcome to World Pandesal Day. We are very fortunate to have with us the most popular leader in the Philippines today, Vice President Sara Duterte. Ginawa natin itong World Pandesal Day to honor the uniquely Filipino bred na very humble yet great, like our guest. And also, ma'am, today is also World Food Day by the United Nations, October 16. So it is also our reminder to everyone that there is still a lot of hunger in the Philippines and in the world, ma'am. So it's a reminder. Kaya ginagawa natin ito to honor the bread and also to remember to help solve the problem of hunger. Thank you to everyone and to our special guest, Vice President Sara Duterte, for gracing this civic and cultural activity. Welcome to everyone, ho. Thank you, ho. May mga tanong yung mga ibang media friends natin, ho, ma'am. They would like to ask some questions, ho, to you.
Good morning, Madam Vice President. I'm from China. Thinking about the food security, my grandfather, even my parents, their generation, they all have the memory of hunger, don't have enough to eat. So, but now, thank you. But now, China have pretty much solved this poverty and hunger problem. So, what if both countries will enhance the cooperation in this field? I think for sure China will provide a lot of help and experience, also lessons. So what do you think the future perspective for the cooperation between the Philippines and China in the poverty reduction and to solve the food security problem? What is the future? What do you think of the future will be? Thank you.
Philippines,
Yes.
poverty, hunger.
Yes. Well, I see, sir, no, that in the People's Republic of China, there is really a plan on how to uplift the citizens from poverty. And that is very important, that there is a plan by government on how to address poverty, not just by band-aid solutions, but long-term solutions to poverty. First one is you have to have a plan, and then number two, you have to invest in education. I truly believe that the primary solution to poverty is education, and not just the education that we see now, but modernization of education as well. It has to evolve with the changing times. And then next is food security. It is important that the state invests in modernization and assisted farming. So sa una po, initially, it has to be that the state is involved in providing the necessary capital to the farmers to give them the startup. And then it has to be state farming as well, so that we get to use all the available lands, not just 1 or 2 hectares of private lands. It has to be all available lands for agriculture. It must be, the government must invest in farming. Professional crisis, yung naging vice president ako, sir. Tapos, I was serving in the cabinet of BBM. At nagtataka ako, bakit ako inaatake? Wala naman akong ginagawa. Nagtatrabaho lang ako. And yun yung commitment ko din, noong nangangampanya ako, commitment ko sa bayan, na I will serve the country faithfully. Pero, kahit nakaupo ako as a cabinet secretary sa Department of Education, tapos sa Office of the Vice President, ang ginagawa nila, nagro-roll out lang ng project, inaatake ako ng administrasyon. Yun yung professional crisis na daanan ko na nagtaka ako. Took me a while, it took me a while to realize my worth and value as a government official na hindi dapat ganito ang ginagawa sa akin kasi wala naman akong ginagawang masama sa administrasyon man, BBM man, o kahit kanino man. Kaya medyo tumagal din ng ilang buwan bago ako nag-decide na hindi tama yung ginagawa sa akin, hindi tama yung ginagawa sa opisina kung saan ako nakaupo, at I will not endure yung ganon, at hindi din ako parang hihingi ng some sort of peace, na parang wag ninyong gawin sa akin ito. Ang desisyon ko was, aalis ako, ituloy niyo lang kung ano yung gusto niyong gawin.
Very, very unique ang sinabi nyo. Ha? Very inspiring. We should take care of our aging process. Ang galing, professional, magandang advice sa yun mga sinabi nyo, ma'am. But you don't look like a person who's aging. Kasi,
Sir, siguro ang vitamins ko,
yes,
ang maintenance ko isa lang.
Yes,
ang vitamins ko 1,000.
Wow. So take vitamins, don't forget.
Vitamins ko 1 piraso lang. Ay ang maintenance ko 1 piraso lang. Ang vitamins ko 1,000 yan. Kung ano-ano lang iniinom ko para mapigilan lang yung aging.
Thank you very much, ma'am. May tanong. Ayan, si Mr. One of the earliest. Yes. Pakibigay naman kay Mr. Ian ng GMA 7, one of the earliest to come here. Paki-mention your name ulit kahit kilala na kayo ni BP. Microphone, Teresa.
Good morning po. Tingnan po namin yung reaction yung sinabi po ni President Bongbong Marcos na ito po aabot yung mga kasyon ng korupsyon sa katanggapan po ugnay doon sa mga flood control projects.
Sasagutin niya ni Attorney Trixie.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Attorney Trixie.
Sa ganitong ongoing pa yung investigation ko at inquiry ko sobrang magtataka ka bakit confident yung Pangulo na hindi aabot sa Office of the President yung iskandalo at yung corruption. So ibig sabihin, siguro alam na niya kung ano yung kalalabasan ng inquiry at ng investigasyon. Wala namang iba sigurong explanation kung bakit napaka-confident mo sa mga mangyayari pa. Wala pa akong nahanap na tao na alam kung ano yung mangyayari bukas. Siya pa lang. Si BBM pa lang.
Ma'am, doon naman po sa sinasabi na makapasipol na former Martin Romualdez magiging projects po.
Sound, pakilakas ulit.
Laksan konti.
Pakilakasan konti.
Ma'am, may natanong na po sa Malacanang